Greetings, TikTok. Dustin from Dustin's Dynasty here at you again. Just want to share a little bit about how, for me as an autistic person, how sometimes preparing myself to make a phone call, it involves like role play, but in a sense of role playing with your own self. That the fact of scripting it, because that is something that really was really a big part of what I was taught 20 years ago or so. To get through things that may be challenging or produce an increased amount of anxiety when doing things such as making a phone call, or not, or making, more specifically, making a phone call that you don't know what the outcome will be, or you have to prepare your words, because every time you think of doing something as simple as making a phone call where you cannot see the person or not know the person, or just in general not knowing the person, or not knowing what to expect. Sometimes scripting that, what you're going to say as a person, uh, rehearsing it to yourself in a form of scripting, is something that sort of helps me understand what I need to say and carefully choose my words so that I don't make a mistake or feel second guessing about making a mistake that may come off as a wrong way, or come off as sudden or blunt, and may have a very tragic outcome. Sometimes I have to think about the words I use, because sometimes it's just so, when you act at the spur of the moment, it kind of makes you really tense and really anxious, and it just really tugs at you. And for years I struggled with calling people on the phone, but eventually it becomes easier and easier. But as far as we get away from phones, sometimes it's hard to come back to that sense of making a call with somebody you're not really familiar with, or you don't know how the reaction is going to be when you make that call. It's just, sometimes not knowing is a struggle, and dealing with that is one of the hardest things, I think, when communicating as an autistic person, when you don't know what the receiving end is going to do, or how the receiving end is going to react, basically, to whatever you have to bring to the table. So that's just a little bit about my struggles with communication in a blind call, or on the phone, or where I don't know where the situation is. So thank you for showing me, share that with you.